Joining us now in studio is Dr. Willis Akhwale, Kenya's Vaccine Advisory Task Force Chairman. Thank you so much for coming in, Dr. So tomorrow we have 880,000 Moderna doses coming in. What does this mean for the stock as it exists?
Yeah, it means that we are now entering another key milestone in which we are going to have multiple vaccines being deployed in Kenya. Up to now, we've only had one type. It also means that 880,000 is quite a big amount of vaccines. It is 2 doses administered over 3 weeks. So that will cover 440,000 Kenyans. So that is going to be a major boost to this effort.
Dr. Willis, let me ask you, are Kenyans showing up to be vaccinated? Do you see an uptake in that? Are people realizing the gravity of what we are up against?
I must say, yes, it's been encouraging. We looked at our data 2 weeks ago. On average, we were doing 40,000 a day. And last Friday, we did a massive 75,000 vaccination in a single day. I must say that there are counties that have been affected by the pandemic. The turnout is extremely encouraging. But as you've shown in the media here, there are those counties that think this is still a disease of the urban areas. It's until they are hit. This is a pandemic you can't predict. So my advice, let them also get vaccinated.
And staying with uptake, civil servants have until tomorrow to have their first jab. What's the progress of that exercise, at least with that group?
Yeah, we have enough vaccines. As you see, we have almost 400,000 doses now still in the pipeline, and tomorrow we get 800,000. Those doses can manage all teachers and all civil servants. They are frontline workers. We need to protect them because they are the ones giving very essential services. So let them not hesitate. Let them be the first on the queue, and they'll get the vaccine.
Dr. Willis, I remember when we first talked about AstraZeneca coming to town, remember, in the capacity in the warehouse in Kitengela and all that, and you were explaining all that very meticulously. Can we handle the volume of the vaccines that are now coming in?
Absolutely. The Moderna vaccine, which requires minus 20 degrees centigrade storage, at our Kitengela warehouse, we are able to do that. We have trucks that can transport them at minus 20, and once they reach the regional stores, they then are transmitted at 2 to 8 degrees. And that's when they are administered. And if that happens, then you have 1 month to administer them. So the guidance we've given the counties is we are going to take Moderna to where you have high volume of people coming up. More than 100 vaccination must occur in a day. Now, Pfizer, the good news is that also tomorrow morning, earlier, around 1 a.m., there will be delivery of 12 deep freezers of minus 70 that can store 3 million Pfizer doses. They will be recalibrated, and within a new 4 or 5 days, we are going to make them available to Kenyans. We are going to put them in preparation to get Pfizer vaccines mid-September.
Now that we've kind of extended the variety of vaccines, can someone choose what they want when they come for a jab?
Let me say that our principle in Kenya is that what we are administering is a COVID vaccine. All these vaccines are the same. When it comes to their efficacy, and you look at how they prevent severe disease and death, they are all the same. In clinical trials, they were almost 100%, and currently we see them ranging 92, 96. So for us, as part of our deployment plan, which we've just finalized revising, what we are saying that when you book to go to a facility, you will be given the vaccine that is there. You are not going to choose. In high-volume facility like Kenyatta Mbagathi, we may be able to administer 2 vaccines, but in lower-volume facilities, there will be only 1 vaccine available. And if you go there, be assured the WHO-approved vaccines are all the same.
Speaking of WHO, they talk about vaccine apartheid. Are we going to expect more vaccines in the future, Dr. Ari?
I'm optimistic we are going to get that. There is now a hitch with the South African production, as the news has said, and that is because a vaccine can get WHO approval, but the factory and the processes of production must also get approval. So what is happening with Aspen is that validation is going on. So as it's going on before that, they cannot produce and supply through COVAX. I believe this should be sorted out soon. And then, as the agreement has been, half of the production from South Africa will remain on the continent. And then we should be on track with the numbers that we are targeting.
But should South Africa fall through, what other options do we have? Because we still have that 10 million target looming in December.
I'm still optimistic because in the last few weeks, we did not know Moderna was coming, dose sharing. Now, I wish to inform Kenyans that also the WHO approved Chinese vaccine, Sinopharm, has also been made available to us. 2 million doses should be delivered in September. So, yes, we have that challenge, but also we are getting more vaccines being made available.
Okay.
Dr. Willis Akhwale, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.